Good morning. My name is Megan Edwards of Focus Communications, and today we're getting another update from Labrador Gold, which trades on the Toronto Venture Stock Exchange under the symbol LAB. Joining me today, we have President and CEO Roger Moss. Roger, welcome back to the show.
Oh, thanks, Megan. It's great to be back again with some good news to fill your listeners in with.
Yes, absolutely. And for the listeners, could you give us an overview of Labrador Gold and your flagship Kingsway project in Newfoundland?
Yeah, absolutely. Labrador Gold is a junior gold explorer, and we're focused on Eastern Canada. We have 4 projects, one in Ontario, one in New Brunswick, one in Labrador, and as you mentioned, our Kingsway gold project in Newfoundland is the main flagship project. The Kingsway project we picked up about 2 years ago. It was in March of 2020, just after Newfound Gold had their big discovery, and we've been working there now for just over 2 years. Had some great discoveries. In the first year, we discovered some visible gold at a target we call Big Vein, and we started drilling that in March of last year, and we've been drilling ever since, with just a few breaks for Christmas and spring breakup. So we've done a lot of drilling. We've had a lot more excitement, and I think the news release today was adds to that excitement and shows that we're still managing to discover more gold at Kingsway.
And since we've had you on last, you've had a few pieces of news. Firstly, with an updated cash position for the company on the back end of warrant exercise. And today, some more drill results from a number of targets along the Appleton Fault Zone. Could you run us through these releases?
Yeah, sure. The warrant exercise was kind of a good and bad thing. We did see some softening in the stock price because people were obviously selling shares to exercise warrants. So we took a bit of a hit there. But on the back end of it, we added just under 4 million to an already pretty nice treasury. So now our cash position is up to about 26.5 million. Which means that we're more than fully funded for the remainder of our drilling program at Kingsway, which at this point stands at about 55 million, 55,000 meters of drilling remaining, and so that's well taken care of by the cash position that we have right now. As for the results, I'm just going to skip ahead one more here, and that'll show you basically what we have is we announced results from three different targets, and we've drilled 4 and had results from 4, and you can see those here: Golden Glove in the south, and then Big Vein is right here, and just above that is the pristine grain, right? Pristine target right there, and off to the northwest is Midway. So what we announced today were assays from the Golden Glove and from Big Vein and from Midway. Golden Glove was really a follow-up hole for some results that we had a few weeks ago. That was about 6 grams a ton over 4 meters, I think, with about 10 grams over 2 meters included in that. And this hole today that we announced was another 20 grams over a meter. That was just down plunge of that initial intersection. So something seems to be forming there at Golden Glove, where we're following it up. But we don't have we're not sure of the exact structure that we're looking at Golden Glove yet. One thing to point out, though, is that those 2 intersections lie about 120 meters to the southwest of the actual discovery outcrop. So there's quite a bit of room in that 120 meters to be targeting more gold mineralization at Golden Glove. If we move up to to the Big Vein, and Big Vein is where we've done a lot of our drilling, as I mentioned, over the past year. And what was exciting about today's results is that those assays, 284 grams a ton over 0.58 meters, that was the highest grade that we've seen in all that drilling to date. So, and not only is it the highest grade, but it's also the furthest to the southwest that we've drilled so far at Big Vein. So very exciting to see high grades as we move further to the southwest, and we're stepping out. And then finally at the Midway target, that's quite a different beast. What we're looking at Midway is gold hosted in gabbro. The gabbros are mafic intrusions that come up into the crust, and it's quite different from what we see along the Appleton Fault Zone at Golden Glove, Big Vein, and the Pristine target. But at Midway, what we're getting some really nice longer intersections, very close to surface, like the one that we announced today. It's just over 13 meters of 2.2 grams a ton. And there's a little higher grade in there, 5.23 over 4 meters. So, you know, Midway, it's not the sexy kind of stuff that we see along the Appleton Fault Zone and the kind of mineralization that Newfound Gold has been finding down to the south. But it is in its own right quite an interesting occurrence of gold mineralization.
Right. And you just talked a bit about Big Vein. And you note in a recent release that the Big Vein results represent a step out from previously reported mineralization at Big Vein. So what is the exploration strategy around this target area as it looks to be open to the northeast and southwest?
Yeah, Big Vein continues to grow. I mean, that's the great thing about what we've seen here. And it's basically, I think the strike length now is over 400 meters. We have two real target zones. One is the HTC zone, which is a high grade, steeply plunging chute that we see up in the northeast. And now we're developing this what we might call Big Vein Southwest extension down to the southwest. And you know, there are a couple of holes, as I mentioned, that we had that are pretty high grade. So we may be seeing something else down there in the southwest that's just similar to perhaps the HTC zone, and that's what we're going to be targeting in the near future. And in fact, we're already starting to follow up on those results, of course. So yeah, I mean, we're looking at the southwest extension, and we're looking at the HTC zone. Both of those seem to be high grade, and that's really what we're looking for at Big Vein.
Absolutely. And to wrap us up, could you tell everybody what we can expect from the company over the next few months at Kingsway?
Well, hopefully more of the same. We're continuing to drill 24/7, and we're targeting Golden Glove, Big Vein. We stopped drilling at Midway right now because we need another permit for more holes there. But we have started drilling way up in the north, about 8 kilometers northeast of Big Vein on the CSAMT target. That one's really interesting because it's very structurally complex. There's good geophysical and geochemical anomalies, so it'd be interesting to see what comes out of that. And I think in our targeting, we've had success drilling four targets that we've developed from nothing, and hopefully the CSAMT will make it 5 out of 5.
Right. So before we end things, I know you guys had a big discovery, some gold. You guys have a slide about it right now?
Oh yeah, yeah. So this was the core from that highest grade intersection that we've had today at Big Vein. I don't think we can zoom in here, but there's lots of little gold grains within these red circles. And I was joking earlier that this is a photograph of red circles, not really a photograph of gold, but you know, there are a lot of red circles on here. So it was, I wasn't there to see this, unfortunately, but I'm sure I'll see it next time I go out and go out to Newfoundland.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of red circles is a good thing. A lot of red circles.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Roger. Looks like there's a lot to come from Labrador Gold in the following months, and we will definitely be talking to you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Megan. It's great to be back.